Hey, Starlights! It's I, Crystal K, and I was like, wait, what? I literally didn't think about it until after I was uploading the video. Why would I say Scorpio? Scorpio is definitely water. So we're gonna roll the dice for our air signs. So let's see what it gives us. We got Gemini in the building. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know where my mind is right now, but we're going to get ourselves together because we're going to focus on what this message states for our Jimmies today. The Jimmies. So let's see. Okay, for our Geminis, messages in truth for our air sign of Gemini. Messages for our air sign. What messages would you have for our air signs, please? Messages for our air signs. Sun, moon, rising. Energy of obstacles, overcoming, and outcomes for. Okay, I'm gonna take this one because it almost flew out, but it did not. Oh, Jimmies. What is the problem? What's going on with the Gemini folk today? Oh, wow. I like that you're in your energy. I will say this. You are definitely starting out with yourself with air. Your energy is the Knight of Swords. It's something that you know that you need to take action against. And it's not the fact that you're talking about it. You are a working progress to take action towards overcoming the issues that you are facing, the things that's kind of being blockaged for you. And it's more so I'm hearing holding tongue and trying to find peace. Sometimes you have to let out what you're holding back. Set those boundaries. When we were talking about boundaries in the intro, if there's something that you need to have done, get it done. Because here you have, for your obstacle, it's the Seven of Swords, but it's coming in sideways. So you are definitely dealing with a lot of friction and conflict and fighting. And it's warring with you mentally. Air signs are always logic. It's always mental. And a lot of stuff that you're worrying about, it has to be kind of like that sword, just cut dry. Cut it off. I can't do this. I won't do this. This is too much. Now, the card that wanted to fly but did not was the Hangman. So there is times where you're just going through stale energy, dusty energy, or vibrations where it's just like, this is old. Why am I recycling this again? And you're probably sifting through lessons that you've learned and what you need to do to overcome them and go in a different format. Your overall is the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups, leaving behind things that no longer serve you, a greater purpose. You gotta let those go. The fact that you're in the energy of standing tall, just like that soldier going into war. Hey, I got my sword ready. I got my plan going. I gotta get this enemy army away from me. This is literally you shielding yourself from all that negative, nasty energy. So you have to just let things go, move away. Eight of Cups. Right underneath the deck, you have the Four of Swords to the Two of Pentacles. And you have it with Justice. So you are definitely taking steps, making moves to letting things go that no longer serve you a deeper purpose. Healing yourself even though it feels like you are losing your mind. You know the memes that they have out where they're like, oh, when you're awakened and you're going through this great time of healing yourself, and it's like the little girl dancing in the meadow. But what truly awakening is like the mom that just woke up and she's looking all disheveled. We're going to go through these processes where, oh, I want to be this light, vibrant, happy person. I want to have this, but I have to go through this hard time. Because sometimes you have to put these boundaries and levels up towards and around everyone so you can give yourself that peace, because you're fighting, getting out all that negative. You're going to be winded. You're going to be tired. You're going to be like, oh, I'm over this. So heal. Go through your resting period. Go through your cocoon phase. I always call the Four of Swords the cocoon phase, where you got to go in. You got to go in, rest your nerves, transform, go in one thing and come out a whole new being. And once you come out that whole new being, you cannot or will not be treated the same. So when you're going through that, know that you are finding peace and balance in yourself. The Four of Pentacles right here at the bottom of the deck, that's also, the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck was also here at the bottom of the deck for the message of the day. It is telling you, find your balance, come into one, understand that I don't have to worry about what's in front of me. I got things coming to me that are beautiful, and I'm going to be exuberant about the things that I put into practice, that I put into my mindset and put into manifesting, that I'm having these things come in time and time and time again, and I don't have to worry about a thing. I love that. I love it so much. Overcoming is the Queen of Pentacles, and it's coming in reverse. So there's something really hard that you're going to have to overcome. Queen of Pentacles is Earth. So that's our Leo's. Really? I'm a Leo. That is Taurus. That is Virgo. That is Capricorn. So there is a deep, strong blockage standing in your way that you have to overcome. But I think the biggest thing that when you're overcoming said things, it's really looking at everything that you see and move in grace. We're not moving to anybody's level. We're not getting through any of that stuff. We're letting it out, removing it. I'm not tolerating it. I'm not worried about it. This is my space. This is my peace. And if you can't be the strong backbone, the centered, strong self, we can't. We can't. Because you won't be the rock holding me down. I'm air. I'm to be uplifted. I do need to be stabilized. I do need to be grounded and have myself together with self-discipline and self-love. However, I will not be weighed down by things that do not matter. No. So your outcome is the King of Cups. And I love how with this King of Cups, the cups are overflowing. Do you see how he's here sitting on his throne? Strong, noble, true. And this right here, this is someone that is absolutely amazing. The full understanding and measure of love, compassion, grace. Something that you have to embody deeply and strongly, because you know that that love you have for self is to carry for any and everything. And you can't go around feeling stunted or empty or lost. Nurture. And even when upset, nurture. You accept it or don't. Because eventually somebody's going to get tired of being nurtured. If they're not healed and don't want to be healed, they're not going to want to be around it. So we're going to have to move on. All right, so let's clarify for the Geminis, please. Clarification for the Geminis. Whoa, card definitely flew. Hold on, let me go see what that was. Whew. Oh my. It's funny that I'm talking about Four of Pentacles and it decided to fly, so we're going to accept that. All right. For our Knight of Swords. Respect. Seven of Swords. King of Hangman. Whoa, come back. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Anybody ever seen the movie Babe? That's where I got it from. All right, so Eight of Cups. All right, you have a decision to make. You have a decision to make. Your overall, we talked about Eight of Cups is your overall, and it came with the Five of Cups. It is time to move on the things that brings you guilt. It is time to move on for the things that bring you hurt. It's the time to move on from things that no longer are yours. No longer waiting on those past memories, weighted down by those past hurts, manipulations, frustrations, acceptance of things that you truly don't want to do, that you do anyway. Move on. Let that go mentally and emotionally. It's time for you to center here, uplift and love and build in your emotions here, so you know, hey, I've done the best that I can. I love everything that I've helped and love you. But if you can't accept this, I have to move forward. And it's okay to not worry about someone's feelings, especially if it's bringing you down. You can always be there as support in the mind or in speaking, but you don't have to physically be present, because that's where that energy drains. All right. So your energy here, you have the Hierophant, the Tower, and you have the King of Swords. So with this partnership, this friendship, this relationship, this whatever it is, whatever you're going through, it was great. But all the issues that you faced, Tower, all the things that kept falling apart in its own time, great, understanding. However, if it's something that's fallen away, you got to let something fall. You got to let all this stuff officially crumble. You are the one trying to hold everything up. You're appreciated, truly. But you can't be the only one looking to hold up the building that's already crumbling. Sometimes you have to go ahead and demolish the things that you care about most. They're not fixable. They're cracking. They're everything. Let it fall. Let it fall. Just go ahead and let the whole thing implode. As much as it hurts, as much as it sucks, let it fall. Because once you go through that period of pain and frustration and watching everything that you built up come to a crumbling halt, you'll be able to step into your true power, King of Swords. You're elevating from this knight, moving into king status. So this is letting you know you're still in the young adult phase. And it's not by age, it's by your not even fully by vibrations, but the way that you're living life. You are an adult, 100%. But there's stuff that you still are growing and learning and showing you. Sometimes you got to let everything fall. You'll finally see that big picture and you're in king status. Because all this stuff is still holding you back to remain in night. You're holding on to stuff that's keeping you in the night realm. It's time for you to go ahead and become that king that you truly are. It's time for you to let go, because you have been fighting a fight. You got the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is definitely a warrior, somebody that is strong and diligent, but is a slow growing process, analyzing every little thing. You're going to get through all this fighting and frustration. It's just going to take its time. But the biggest thing to start on is you. Your whole situation, reevaluating, and not only reevaluating, making the moves and efforts. You're doing this. It's going to be fights along the way. It's going to be frustrations along the way. It's going to be confusion along the way. But you got to get yourself together. It's not having you be selfish if you are in somewhere that you're not happy. You can't make somebody happy. You can't make somebody happy. So here you have the card that flew out was the Four of Pentacles, as I said. It's time for you to start rebuilding. It's time for you to take this lackluster, oh yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this, I promise. We're tired of hearing those words. Where's your action? You can't move in action with me. I got to go. So this hangman here, the stagnant energy, it's time to overcome that. It's time to get rid of it. It's time to build past that. We've experienced this already. We've lived this already. So it's time to move out of the stale, stagnant situation and vibrations, uplift, and go straight into your abundance. And that's going to be your sun sign going right in. So here we have, with the overcoming, the Queen of Pentacles reverse. You have that with the Hermit. Queen of Pentacles. If we're going in what is our fixed signs and our mutables, Virgos are mutables, and that's the Queen sign. Virgo would be the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, it would be Virgo. But when she's in reverse, she's not herself. She's not the backbone. She's just going at things as it is. Greedy, lackluster, always need to do something or have somebody does something for them. It's time to heal. Hermit came with that. Go within, analyze, pinpoint, draw out, lay it out, go about yourself. Understand, nothing is being picked on, yelled at, any of that. I am ready to be fulfilled. I am ready to be free. I am ready to not hurt. And I don't need anyone that is not going to help me uplift, be in my bubble. I don't have the time or patience. I will not give you that. I am not worried, not even a little bit. You will not hurt me. You will not be near me. You will not play with my emotions or my mind. It doesn't work. So once you heal, officially heal from this Queen of Pentacles reverse status, you're going to go into full said abundance. King of Cups with 10 of Cups. King of Cups with the 10 of Cups. And that also came with your growth from your knight to your king. You will be able to officially be the king of your castle emotionally, mentally, socially, verbalizing how you feel, effectively verbalizing it, and not just stating these things, but stating this with being affirmative. Why do I want to say that? What do I want to say? Just affirming everything that you're doing, putting everything into place, saying this is what it is, this is how it's going to be, I am not going to back down. That is how you know, look, I am not the one to mess with. You will not do this to me. I will not accept this, and I'm not going to truly allow it. So don't think that you're going to just roll over here. Back up. You are a king's kid. You are a queen's kid. You're a king's kid. Kings and queens on this physical world, understand your worth. Know who you are. Do not accept anything less than the best of what you are and who you are. You're deserving of that. You've done everything that you can. Those that don't get it, those that don't understand, those that won't help, gotta go. Ouch. All right. So let's do some oracle for Gemini, please. Oracle for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising. Messages for our Geminis, please. Messages for our Geminis. I like this. My goodness. You have the shining star, glow. I no longer dim my light. I shine bright for all to see. I no longer dim my light. I shine bright for all to see. I no longer dim my light. I shine bright for all to see. And that came with the little star, divine. My inner child is whole and complete. My inner child is whole and complete. My inner child is whole and complete. You guys facing these things and fighting these things from childhood, from teenagehood, from all that, you are whole. Release these things. Do not fight and fester something that is over. Let it go. That is what was. Move in what is, what you truly are, because you are not the same person that you were from back then. It's something that you had to face, something that you had to deal with, something that you had to do, and it hurts and it's a struggle, yes, but you're no longer there anymore. Release it. Release that pain. It's hard, especially when it's certain people, because certain people can be extremely triggering. Situations from that person can be triggering, but let it go. No more of that. All right, so we have here for temptation, and it came with love. Okay, so I didn't read the card underneath the secondary deck, which I normally do. It's the Two of Wands. That's making your plan, but you have to find the path that you're supposed to be on. Know where you're going. You set sail, and when you know where you're going, you let it move in a faith of what your signs are to just keep moving. You're going to get help from above. Do not be tempted to go astray from your path. Don't you dare. You have such a love that you've been wanting to get through. So if you're going to do that, allow it. Allow it. I want to read love. I haven't read this one on YouTube, so I want to read that one. That's number 28. Love. And it's funny. Temptation is one of the hardest things because we can go back into old patterns or be around the same types of people thinking that things have changed and they've changed minutely, but not truly change. We need radical changes. We need full effective changes. And if it doesn't change like that, we can't. That is a boundary. Okay, here. Love. Let go of your limiting beliefs about love. Your heart desires more connection, love, and nourishment. You are at the point in your life where you need to learn how to truly give and receive love. Fully opening your heart will awaken your vulnerability, sensitivity, and fear. In particular, your fear of rejection and intimacy with another person. However, you will also unleash your passion, inspiration, greatness, and ability to deeply care. Start seeing how great life is and be willing to connect to each other. If you have been holding on to past pains, it is time to acknowledge, feel, and move forward. Give yourself permission to let people in. Ask for love with all of your heart and soul, and it will come. Look for something beautiful in every person you encounter. Focus on feeling good whenever you see people loving each other, and know that this is coming to you in a form of a love of a lifetime or an incredible friendship. Don't be afraid. You may not have felt this type of love growing up, but it's your birthright and it comes to you. But you have to allow it to come to you. All right, my Geminis, this was for you. I'm going to roll the dice and see what sign we got next for our air sign, which is Aquarius. I love you guys so much. Hit me up on Instagram, or I just started TikTok. You can hit me up there if you need to talk or want a personal reading. Bye.